Hello everybody, this is The Exception, and welcome back to another tree breeding episode. Today we're going to be doing a summary of every single tree in the Forestry mod. Alright, so we got the oak, also known as the apple oak, can be found in the wild. There's how you grow it. You put one sapling down, and you bone meal it, or you just let it grow. Alright, here's the birch, or the silver birch. This is the sapling, same thing as the oak. It is just a one sapling formation. Alright, and these are the planks, the wood, the stairs, and the fence that you get from it. All of these first four are the normal ones. You will always get the same fence from them. Anyways, here's the spruce, or the red birch, I believe, or the red spruce, sorry, and it can also be found in the wild. Alright, and our last wild one is the jungle. It can be grown in a one formation pattern, or it can be grown in a 2x2 formation pattern. I put down this one because it's the most common one outside of jungles anyway, and also found in the wild. So here's the first tree that is not found in the wild. It's the silver lime, and that is bred by breeding an oak and a birch. Alright, and you grow it with a one formation of this sapling here. These are the slab, the stair, and the wood, and the fence that go along with it. That's a different kind of fence if you can't tell from the other ones, so keep that in mind. And here's the cherry tree. And to get this one, you need to breed the silver lime with an oak or a birch. Alright? And you just grow it by putting a one formation sapling right there on the ground. Alright, no 2x2 for this one. And these are the wood items to go along with it. Okay. And up next is the common walnut, which is a silver lime and a cherry. This is grown in a 2x2 formation, so just like this on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's what it symbolizes. And these are the saplings. This is the wood, the slab, the stairs, and the fence. So there's the sign again if you need to see it. Alright, and let's move on. Here's the sweet chestnut. The sweet chestnut is a common walnut and a silver lime, and then it is a common walnut and then a silver lime or a cherry. So this or this plus this. Alright, so keep that in mind. Sweet chestnut, common walnut, plus a silver lime or a cherry, grown in a 2x2 formation with the saplings, wood, planks, stairs, and fence right there. Alright, and let's move on. Here is the balsa. The balsa actually is out of order, so I'm going to come back to that in just a second. Over here is the teak tree, which is a silver lime and a jungle. So silver lime, that one right there, and a jungle right next to it. Those two bred together will get you this teak tree. Alright, so it's bred with one sapling, and these are the wood items. Alright, look at the sign there. And let's go back to the balsa tree. The balsa is a silver lime right there and a teak. Okay, and it's grown with one sapling, and that is the wood for it. And there we go. Balsa is silver lime and teak. Just reiterating so that you guys can get this easily. And the next one is the desert acacia, which is a balsa, that one, this one right here, and a teak, that one right there. Bred together will get you the desert acacia. It's grown with one sapling. Alright, and those are the woods. They're slightly green. Alright, and let's move on to the wenge tree, which is a desert acacia and a balsa. Alright, so this one and that one bred together get you this. You need 4 saplings to grow this one. Alright, and this is the wood for it. Alright, so Wenge again is the desert acacia and the balsa, these two. And let's move on to the next one. Alright, now we have the Grandidier's baobab, which is a balsa right over there, and a wenge right here. And this one is a 3x3 formation of the saplings, so you'll need to place it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 9 saplings in total, and this is the wood for it. Alright, let's move on. And we already went through teak. So here is the kapak, which is a teak and a jungle right over there. Alright, you breed those together and you will get a kapak. A kapak is just 1 sapling, and you grow it and you get these vines coming down. And this one is slightly a greenish brown for the wood types, the stairs, the planks, and the fence. Alright, and there you go. Let's move on. The myrtle ebony is next, which is a kapak and a teak. And this one is also a 3x3 like the Grandidier's baobab, but it does not grow like one. Some of these spots I had saplings placed on them, but it doesn't always grow right where you think it will grow. It's not as predictable as the other trees, but it does require 9 saplings to grow it. And this is the wood right here. So myrtle ebony, a kapak, and a teak. Alright, let's move on right here. We have the yellow Marante, which is a kapak right there, and a myrtle ebony. So these two right here. Alright, you breed them together, and this one is a 2x2. Even though it looks larger, these are not actually part of the stuff. They're like a branch that grows off the side of it, or roots. But you only need 4 saplings to grow it. So again, myrtle ebony, kapak, and a myrtle ebony. And that's the wood. It's reddish. Let's move on. We got the mundane larch, which is a spruce plus an oak or a birch. So that one or that one plus this one or that one. One of these two with the spruce. There you go. And that will get you this kind of wood. It's kind of pinkish. It only requires 1 sapling to grow. Alright. And now we have the bull pine, which is a mundane larch and a spruce. Okay. And you pretty much get the same thing as the spruce, except you have yellow colored leaves, but it gives you the same exact wood, still spruce wood. So keep that in mind when growing it. It only takes 1 sapling. Alright, so bull pine, mundane larch, and a spruce. And let's move on here. Alright, we got the sequoia, which is a mundane larch and a bull pine. So that one and that one together will get you the sequoia. The sequoia is by far the largest tree, and it requires 9 saplings to grow. So in a 3x3 formation here, you can imagine. And this is the kind of wood. It's kind of reddish, kind of pink. A lot lighter than the yellow Marante. Alright, so sequoia again is the mundane larch and the bull pine. Let's move on to the last two. These ones are special trees, and I will explain in a second. Alright, this is the white willow, and it's a silver lime plus an oak or a birch, but only in a damp biome like a swamp or a marsh. Alright, so you can only breed these in a swamp or a marsh type environment, and it's a silver lime plus an oak or a birch. Alright, it only requires 1 sapling, and it actually comes down farther. Here, let me show you real quick. Let me just get some bone meal out. B-O-N-E, and there we go. Alright, let me just plant one, that way you can see what it looks like. Right there. This is what it looks like with all of its leaves. It comes down, but once you break one, they all start to fade away. So keep that in mind. It requires 1 sapling. The wood is kind of yellowish green. Alright, there you go. And time to move on to the last tree, which is the Sapphire tree, which is a myrtle ebony and a yellow Marante. So let's look at that. It's that one and that one right there. Those two bred together will get you the Sapphire. Sapphire is only 1 sapling, and it's a tall tree, but it makes this green heartwood. It's the only tree with a different kind of wood, and the Sapphire tree can only be bred in a tropical biome. Alright, and it can also only be grown in a tropical biome. You can't grow it anywhere else. If you take it to another biome, it won't work. Alright, so Sapphire, Myrtle Ebony, and a Yellow Marante in a tropical biome only. Alright, this one, the yellow, or not the yellow, the white willow can grow in any biome after you breed it though. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. I hope this was informative for you. Good luck on your tree breeding adventures from here on out. I wish you well, and this has been fun, but it's time for it to end. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another series, guys.